What's up, YouTube? This is Boston X79, guys. It's finally happening. TCG Konami has released the next TCG ban list. Of course, the European territories get the ban list first before the North American territories. This should be updating later today here in North America. Hopefully within maybe an hour or two. This list will be going into effect on December 15th, which is actually next Tuesday, which is awesome. The next list after that will not be updated until not before March 1st of next year. Okay, not bad. Okay, we're going to go through this, and we're going to talk about each card that was hit. So the first card that was banned was Dragon Buster Destruction Sword. I had this on my ban list. If you guys saw that video, very awesome ban to actually have. I think a lot of people were predicting this card to be banned. Just too easily accessible in decks that can run dragons or even Dark Tribute monsters, primarily because it locks your opponent out of summoning from the extra deck. That being said, it being banned is a good thing. Now coming down here, next card on the list we can see is Link Cross. For me, it was either Link Cross or Hack Bex. I leaned more towards Hack Bex on my list, primarily because that is much more of a problem card. Unfortunately, this is TCG Konami we're talking about, and they want to try to squeeze as much money out of that card as possible before they actually hit it. So they hit the generic extender that's in that particular combo. I think a lot of people will be satisfied with either one of these, so it's a solid hit. Personally, I would have rather had this card around and just leave ban Hack for Bex, but unfortunately, they did it the other way. So, all right, Link Cross is out of the game. So the Hack for Bex combos are now shortened a little bit, losing their major extender, which is all right. Next card on the list, and this was actually on my ban list as well, was Smoke Grenade of the Thief. This is one of the older cards that's being abused by a newer deck. Just being able to hand loop your opponent's and rip cards out of your opponent's hand is not a very good thing. TCG Konami does not like hand loops in the meta, so this card had to go. It's an unfortunate circumstance where it's an older card being abused by a newer deck, but still, no more hand loops. So I think it's a little bit fair by putting this card on the ban list, and taking that little thing out of the deck. Now moving down, I'm not seeing any new cards being limited, which is very, very odd. Personally, I think there should have been at least maybe two cards that should have came onto the list at one, particularly with the dinosaurs. Especially when we come down over here to the semi-limits. Only card they kept on before was Destiny Hero Malicious, which is good. Personally, I didn't like the idea of this card bouncing on and off the list constantly. I think Destiny Hero Malicious at 2 is perfect for the hero deck, so it needs to stay there. And they put two True Kings Return. This is back for both Draco as well as other dinosaur decks, especially the True King variant. Not bad, in my opinion, especially since we only have one diagram. So hopefully they might continue walking this card off the next list, but 2 is fine, in my opinion. I would have much preferred Dynamite Knight coming down the list with it, but they just gave us a trap instead. So, okay, so it is what it is. And of course, the Unlimited Seer, Graph, and Vishkiski, the Mine Angus, ABC Dragon Buster, and Totally Awesome are now all at 3. So you can run 3 copies of all these cards in your deck. So that's going to make PK Fire just a little bit more interesting to play now. And Vishkiski get their Mine Angus back. And to be honest, I think the hits on Dragon Buster and Totally Awesome were still a little bit harsh, and they kind of reversed that. One card I would have liked to see coming down to 2 would have been Called by the Grave. I just feel that was too much of a money grab. We still don't know when we're going to be getting Crossout Designator. I know the OCG has it in their Ice Barrier structure deck, so who knows, we might actually see that card in that structure deck here in the TCG. Would be an awesome way to get the card in, but personally, I'm just hoping this card comes down the list in March. Ultimately, that is the list. To be very honest, we're still going to be dealing with Hack for Bex for the next 3 months. Hopefully, that card's going to be leaving the meta at the beginning on the March 1st list. So, yeah. Meta is still going to have the Synchro engine being dominant. They didn't touch anything with the Invoked engine or any of the other engines that are out there, so definitely it's going to be a small tweak. And hopefully March we're going to be getting a much bigger list. Hopefully TCG Konami is going to be hosting a lot more online events. I know they're starting to do more of the remote duel extravaganzas. They're starting to do Yu-Gi-Oh! Days through remote duels as well. So that's actually very useful. And hopefully they're going to be taking the information they gather from those events and hopefully trying to construct better lists off of those online events moving forward. All right, guys. Let me know down in the comments what you think of this list. Love to hear your opinions about this. As always, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this on my channel, make sure to subscribe and enable notifications so you don't miss any uploads. Check out the description box below. Find the links to my affiliates, tcgplayer.com, as well as sidedeckversus.com. Great resources for Yu-Gi-Oh! Players. Follow me on social media. If you guys want to help grow my community to even greater heights, the invite link to my Discord server is also in the description box below. Join the conversation. We'd love to have you. As always, guys, until next time. Peace.